Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. This is episode, I want to say 394. Yep, 394. And if you remember from the previous episode, I pulled out two penny rolls from a previous bank run, and because I got a little bit bored with these. And I just happened to poke my head in one of the bags, and I found these two great penny rolls, this one and the triple diamond penny roll. Now, before I even go past that, I put a little note on this penny roll to remind me of something. And when I pulled it out to do this video, I tried to read it, and I want you to try to read this. Okay, keep looking and keep trying to read it. I'll give you about 5 seconds, or you could pause the video if you want. No, don't pause the video because it's upside down. Previous no shields. The previous penny roll had no shields, and I wanted to make a note on this penny roll wrapper just to remind me to see if this penny roll also has no. If there's no shields, that means the newest penny could be is a 2009. But there were also no 2009, so that means the newest would be 2008. But I think the newest penny in the last penny roll was 2000, and there were quite a few 2000s in it. And what that told me is that it's very possible and likely that for 25 years these pennies have been sitting in this penny roll. And today, and this one also has the phone number for the I believe it was a restaurant that was open in the area that is now come on, I don't no. Okay, that is now closed. Oh wow. All right, so there's a lot of copper here. Is the last penny roll we had was 14 coppers, 28% copper. I think this one's gonna beat it. Okay. So I hope you found that funny, that little joke, because it's actually not a joke. I started reading it upside down, and I was like, "What is that? What is that saying?" And then I realized it was upside down, and I was able to read it. All right, so we have a 1989. We have a zinc, and now we have a copper. Nice copper. We have a copper, and we got a zinc. And these next 4, maybe even 5, how random is that? How random. These are the next 5 pennies in the penny roll. They were just like, I was like, how random is that? So let's look at them. You would think that these are newer pennies. Beautiful 2000. I'm telling you, man. And looking for the wide AM. It is not the wide AM, but what beauties. I'll put those to the side for short videos later. So you think all 4 of these are the 2000s? That's kind of the way it's looking. I'm still looking for errors, but I am kind of amazed by the condition of these suckers. No wide AM. All right. No. Yeah, right. That's why I have it zoomed in so far. I'm trying to see the AM. Nah. The wide AM has a pretty big space, even though that one is not exactly touching. Let me look at that through the loop. Hold on. All right, so is this a 2000? It is a 2000. It does appear that we found ourselves a wide AM. It's that light. These are so shiny. Right? Because the close AM, you can see that they just about touch. That's one, and we got 4 of them here. All right, so if you look at that one and you look at this one, I think this one's a wide AM. They just about touch. So this one is a space. Yeah. It's funny because I think I want to say the last one I found was also I have a 2000 wide AM here. Now, let me pause and I'll show it. Now it's funny how wide that looks there. So maybe this one isn't a wide AM. It does look like a wide AM to me. But look, it's the way the letters here are so, like, they're so dark. I don't know, I'll put it to the side. To me, I think it's a wide AM. I don't know. I could be, who knows? Let me know in the comments below if you think it's a wide AM. I think it's a wide AM. Yeah, it's a real wide AM. It's just that it's a very shiny penny. And look how thick the letters are in this. I mean, that's super duper thick. And it's not like it's a nice condition penny. I'll be honest with you, all of the no, and the funny thing is the reverse looks like it's polished die. So the reverse looks like a polished die, and the obverse looks like it's extra thick. That is something else. That is something else. So for those of you who don't know, which I just learned myself recently, so I'm not some kind of a genius. Just that the longer you do this, no wide AM. The longer you do it, and the more, but you have to do research. You can always, I guess you can always run around in circles for 10 years, and then get nowhere fast. But for those of you who don't know, because you're not following with the channel, you don't follow the channel, you're not going to learn at my pace. If you follow the channel, all right, now look at this. Here's another 82 copper large date Philadelphia. So they're both the same exact penny. Now let's look at the elements, the features. Yeah, I'm gonna put that one front. Yeah, the WE. Well, That W definitely looks thick. And how about the date? Hmm. You see the little on the right one. You see in between the 8 and the 2. You see the little dimple. How about the Liberty? Okay, and how about in the reverse? Yeah, you can tell right away the states. It could be a grease strike or it could be a polished die. I mean, they look a little similar. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. The whole Lincoln Memorial also looks kind of smooth. Oh, this one has I didn't even realize it. On the other one, there's a die clash on the reverse right here. Hmm. Very interesting. So far, this penny misaligned die north to south. It also has a die clash. The left bays over here. What's that at the top? Hmm. We got another 82 though. A lot of copper. I'm telling you, there's a lot of copper. What do you think about this one? Copper? I can't tell. No, 88. No flare G. 99. No white AM. 85. See, that's a flare G. See the serif coming down? It's very noticeable. If you just for your own edification, if you look at the G in the later years past 80, 84, 83, and that's what it is. It's the wrong, which I didn't know. I was like, how did they get the die? And I didn't know that they used that they I didn't know that they were making the pennies, the coins in the previous year for the next year. I guess it's common sense, but I guess I don't have any. No white AM. See how close the A and the M are on the 2000? They almost overlap on the bottom. That's why I said, if you look at look at this one, and look what a different quality, right? This penny has. But you can see the space in between them. That's what makes me really think this is the white AM. Yeah, right there you can see it. See, then I go to zoom in and the glare. How about upside down? There you go. See the space between the A and the M. A lot of copper. Actually, at the end, I could probably count the zincs, because I think there's going to be more copper. This is a beauty. I'm pretty sure this is copper. What a beautiful coin. Another 82. Why does this look so pink, right? Misaligned off the south. So that's the third 82. And we got, what, 5, 6 2000s. What an interesting. Sometimes I just get feelings about the penny roll. I just get this feeling like it's going to be a good one. And of course, sometimes that feeling is wrong, but not today. Just that wide AM. That's it. That's already $10. So I'm happy. Now, needless to say, I bought the other one that I showed you for $2. But you know, wah wah wah. That's I think it's like number 7. These are just the 2000s. And look how new they look. I'm telling you, like they were put in that penny wrapper yesterday. It's crazy. That's a beauty. It's a beautiful 1980. I love the 1980s. Wow. 88D. I don't know if the 88D has a flare G. I don't think that's one anyway. Telling you, there is a lot of copper in here, man. That die clash right in front of Lincoln's nose. Then you would also usually see it behind the neck, which I do see it. See the little line? It's like a little L shape. It's weak. And of course, you always find it with the damaged. I mean, I could clean it. I'm not going to clean it. It's not worth it. Another 2000. This one's dark. See, when they're dark like this, it makes it much more easier to see if it's a wide AM or not. The other one is just mint. What do you think? Another 2000? Close AM, probably. Yep. And this one's a Denver, though. I'm telling you, this. I wouldn't be surprised if 2000 was the last year that the business was open. But I got these not even maybe 7 months ago, 6, 7 months ago from the bank. 99. Hold on. Let me look at that. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. It looks like it's a wide AM. What a bummer, man. Imagine that, the same roll, 2 wide AMs. What a bummer. I'll put it to the side just to do a short video, just to further express my disappointment. Come on. My thumb's getting slippery. Why can't this be a 2000? Oh, because it's copper. That's a good reason. That is a very, very good reason. Hmm. Lot of copper. We got a lot. Oh, it's 68. Denver. Wow. That can't be extra thickness. No way. Let me look at this under the loop. I don't know. The problem I'm having with it is the fact that the 8, and you can see the lines, it even has the lamination thing going on, is that the 8, it looks smoothed out, but so imagine if that's how it's supposed to look. I mean, I don't see anything striking it really. And you can see the little notch there, like if that's where it's higher. Let me go to Copper Coins and see if he's got anything related to 68 Denver extra thickness. Now, the closest thing I see on is they talk about spreading on the 8, but you could really see it on the picture here. You see on this how it's coming out there. That we don't see that on this, even though that looks a little bit like what we see, but that does not. So I'm gonna have to say. Meanwhile, I'm not saying that everyone's exactly alike, but you see how it looks like that on the top of the 8? It does look, the top part does look like it. How about if we change the lighting for the bottom part of the 8? No, just the top. It does kind of look like it. And I'll put it to the side. I might have to keep that as being that. Look, that I think I just convinced myself. Another 2000? No, 96. You see that little mark there, right? All right. I'm really into this role. I'm really paying a lot of attention to the details. I had pizza today. I had one of those Red Baron jammies. It was pretty good. It reminded me of school food, public school food. Now I went to Catholic school, but on the summertime, the uh, the school lunch was open to the public, and I lived right across the street from John Jay in Brooklyn. So, I was like a regular there for lunch. Oh, snap. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did some research off camera. Not a valuable penny, but the mint mark does look repunched. I don't know if you can see it. And I don't know, the 74S also comes in a small and large date. Uh, I don't know what this is. A 7 looks pretty low, so I don't know what it is. Just trying to show you the repunched mint mark. You see it right there, a little bit at the top, which is upside down, which would be the bottom. But you can see the extra stamp, punch, whatever, at the top there. And then on the reverse, I thought it was the A. The bottom of the A. Sorry. I thought the A has some, yeah, there you go. So, could be machine doubling on the A. I guess it's kind of light or slight. But I guess I'm pretty sure the S is a repunch mint mark. I'll probably lightly clean this one. There's the gunk and everything makes it basically worthless. Looks like a little bit like a blob S also, which could be an S over S. So I'll show you what I found online real quick. We'll start with the with copper coins. That's the S, and ours is probably around AU 50, $4. And then there are no reverse double DDRs. And then we found the RPMs are selling for about $5. I don't know what that's. People got some crazy prices. And that's the double die that they're showing on the reverse. I guess they're talking about this here, but yeah, then the tops. They're talking about the tops. All right, still a nice find. I'll take it, even if it's worth a buck or two. That's great. Add that to the wide AM, and I knew this was going to be a good penny roll. I'm telling you, those red ones, they drive me nuts. Look how coppery the reverse looks, right? I guess you can see the bumps on it. Saying it's 83. Oh, it's another 2,000. You want to talk about a big difference, huh? Even see, you could tell it's a close AM, even through all the grime. I'll put that with the other 2,000s. A 70D. Is it the D that comes in the It's the S, right? I don't have to check. Hold on. So that is a super weak D, and no, the 1970 D is not small and large. It is the S. That Liberty is double dyed for shizzle. Very obvious in the eye. Even the L. Look at the top of the L, the right of the L. And but I do not see any of the other indicators that is mentioned on copper coins with the extra thickness in the We Trust or the separation in GOD. I do not see that, but I do see it still in the Liberty, very apparently. And I'll show you real quick. Yeah, ours looks a little bit more. I guess it's similar, but we don't have any of the other stuff. So if you want to pause the video, you can read it there, okay? And that's but we do have it here. The problem is the reverse is in really bad condition, and oh wow, I didn't realize that they look like shapes. Oh, that one looks like a shape. All right, let me look at that now. All right, so this penny is very busy. It has the double die on the Liberty, and then on the reverse, it has a strike through. So it just happened, and it has post what looks like post mint damage and a strike through, because that looks like that's an element right here, and right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. I know I'm shaking the penny around too much. On the rim, let's see if I put the shadow on it. Yeah, it almost looks like also a strike through or die clash. So it actually looks like a die clash on the rim, a strike through right there, and a double die here. So just a very and the sum of all that is still a worthless penny. I think it's just a little too busy, and the coin is just not in the best of shape, which I think detracts from the value. So, all right, not necessarily a waste of time, but it's just part of the process. And I guess if you're, if you've been looking at pennies for 40 minutes or 50 minutes, then your eyes can start getting tired. Not a flare G. Copper. 78. No, not as much copper as I thought. We got what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 16. I don't know how many more there are there. I think there's a couple more. So we might hit 40% copper. Oh, another 2,000. Not a wide eight. Mm-hmm. Oh, 92. Yeah. That's a real wide AM. But you're looking for the close AM on the 92. So, womp, womp, womp. 97, we're looking for the double ear, I believe, and it's pretty funny. That would be kind of funny. I wonder what copper coins shows on the, let's say 97. It shows the double ear on the P1DO. Yes, it does. I'll show you a picture of that in a second. Let me just make sure it is the double ear. I'm pretty sure that it is. Yeah, the 1997 on the P. Oh yeah, wow, man! Let me look at that. This might be one of the best double ears I've ever seen. Yeah, so what a great penny roll, man! Unbelievable. You can see the double ear right there. Do I need to point at it? Let's see if I put the light on, if it makes it better or worse. Yeah, you can see it right there. And copper coins, I'll show you what copper coins has. Yeah, that's nice, man. That is nice. And it's in nice condition. I think the last one I found was in really, really bad condition. Yeah, you can see it right at the bottom. It's just obvious, right there at the bottom of the ear. That's incredible. And here's our last penny. An 81 Denver. You know I have to look at that mint mark, right? Let me look at that under the loop. So nothing special on the mint mark. It just looks like it's scratched, but the LIB appears to have some separation. The L to the left, the I to the south, you can see it right there very well, and the north. I don't know if that means it's extra thickness or not. It could be extra thickness, but it does to the like the bottom of the L to the left, the bottom left of the L. You see the little extra metal sticking out, and the same thing with the I is the top of the bottom, and then the B is the bottom right of the B. You can see the L there and the I. Does that mean it's valuable? Probably not. The condition is, low AU. You could take a very good close up. Has a lamination error too, a little bit. All right. Well, very, 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 very interesting penny roll. We got a couple that'll be going into the flip. I'm still going to stare at this one to see if it's just the if it's the wide AM. She's so damn shiny there. But to me, it's a wide AM. There, it doesn't look like a wide AM. I don't know if that's the angle. There it does. All right. I wish it looked like this one that is so obvious, the one I paid $2 for. But it also does not look like this. Right? There's like no way of looking at this. Oh, that's not true. I guess if you turn it to a certain angle. No, but looking straight on, you could tell they just touch at the bottom. We found a lot of 2000s today. Doesn't want to focus well on this for some reason. All right. Anyway, spent too much time on that. God bless. Click like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next episode, which I believe is 385.